This is the Aussie dollar New Zealand on the 15-minute time frame. I'm involved in a low and tight flag. I'm going to go ahead and run through my rules that I use for these patterns. And to do that, we need to go and look at the higher time frame. So going out to the dailies, we get a perspective of what the market is actually doing. And I'm going to put a structure level on just here, in between this major structure level. And as you can see, price has actually come down into that structure level. However, if we take a closer look, we can see we actually had this breakout pattern just here. Now, this may or may not be valid for you. If it is valid for you, you're going to be looking for that 127, and as you can see, that 127 fib has not been hit. Secondly, the next structure level to be tested is this here, and we have not come down to test it, so there is room for this market to come lower based on the daily time frame. Down to the 240, what have we done? Well, we had a move to this point, a pullback, and then we've seen a very directional move, violating the structure level and not reaching the lower structure level. After a directional move and violating a major structure level, we are now seeing sideways movement. Classic sign that we're holding an area before we're going to see a move in one direction or the other. Now, this trade can be valid for you on both the 15 and the 60-minute time frame. If you're taking it from the 60, this is how it's looking for you as a low and tight flag. I'm just going to duplicate that and move it up, and we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. You come into a fifth, and you're currently at a sixth area. For me personally, if you're trading this off the 60, you would need to see a hold here. I'm actually just going to zoom out and take a better look at this on the 60. I'm wondering if we can get a better move, bigger move here down to the down lower. Anyway, if you drop to the 15, you actually have a slightly different pattern. For me personally, the swing in the market is from here. Okay, and what I've used is the 15-minute entry here. That just needs moving up. As you can see, 2 touches either side now, and a structure hold at this level. I'm actually just going to go back out to the 240, see whether or not I wouldn't like to shoot past this structure level just here. So the trade for me is definitely on the 15, and very simple then, we're going to be looking for that 127 extension. I've got a very nice entry here because the structure hold was right at the very top. So putting this fib on from the swing low to the swing high, looking for that 127 extension. There's no psychological number here. I'm not allowed to take these at psychological numbers. Stop's just going ATR above the high in this instance, which is just 5 pips. So this is allowed for a risk of 11 pips. And I am front running by a full 2 pips here. This is the Aussie dollar New Zealand, so it's not one of the majors, so the fees are a little bit more. So I do want to allow so that I don't get stopped out, and allow so that when I do hit that 127, there is room there for this to take. So a 2-to-1 reward to risk here on a low and tight flag. And we're back for the update, and boom, the 127 fib has been hit. A lovely 23 pips, just over a 2-to-1 reward to risk. Classic setup, type of trades that I'm going to be taking next week when I'm going to be showing you, or maybe even the week after, the position size, a percentage of your account trade. But for now, beautiful low and tight flag plus 23 pips.